keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in a basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Coming at you here, this Irie Insurance pregame show here on yourliveevent.com. James Martins, Quinn Schwab on the camera here this evening on Your Live Event and yourliveevent.com. Again, on this Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. We're going to step away here for a bit. When we come back, we've got comments from the head coaches. Andy Broughton first from Carrington, followed by Jason Brand of Thompson. It's on the way in the pregame here on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show ahead of tonight's contest between the Carrington Cardinals and the Thompson Tommies girls basketball action. Pleased to be joined by the head coach of the Cardinals and Andy Broughton. And Coach, your team's 12-4 to start the year, and 3 of your 4 losses have come against the team in front of you in the region, that being Devils Lake and of course the Thompson Tommies tonight. A 70-53 loss at your place earlier this season. What do you hope to be different this time around?
Well, we got to get out on their shooters. They really shoot the ball well from the perimeter, and they move the ball well to get open looks. So we just got to be better defensively, just locked in and hold their shooters down a bit.
Of course, your team's had some great success in the old Class B Region 3, making this move to Class A Division Region 2. Your thoughts on how it's gone so far in the first 16 games?
Well, we're up to the challenge. It's a few more miles from Carrington. We're kind of geography isolated from the rest. You know, a lot of them are on the eastern side of the state in our region. But, after we put in the miles, the hoop is still 10 feet up, and we'll just try to put it in the hoop and try to defend as well as we can.
After 16 games, you found out a lot about your squad, a lot of great talent on your squad, a lot of experience. But what do you think this team still needs to get right before the postseason?
Well, we got to cut the turnovers. That's kind of been our downfall in a couple of our losses. And if we clean up our turnovers and we have those possessions, we're pretty good shooters. So if we have enough possessions, we can stay in a lot of games.
Head Coach Andy Broughton joining us on our pregame conversations on the Irie Insurance pregame show. Coach, best of luck tonight. Thanks for the time.
Thank you, and thanks for your coverage. Appreciate it.
I'm Freya Angen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
On our Irie Insurance pregame show ahead of tonight's contest between the Thompson Tommies and the Carrington Cardinals, girls basketball action, joined by the head coach of the Thompson Tommies and Jason Brand. Jason, it just seems like a broken record. We keep talking, and your team stays undefeated at 16-0. What do you think this team has left to learn before the postseason?
Well, there's always a lot of things to learn, and a lot of things to work on. And, as coaches, sometimes we feel we're maybe a little negative because we like to pick out those things, especially when you're having a good season, because you don't want the kids to get too high. You want to make sure that, you're keeping them grounded and level-headed as best you can. But, the things that I think we really need to continue to work on is on the defensive side. I think we got a handful of girls that are just doing a great job, and a few others maybe aren't as great. But it's getting better. It's getting better, and, rebounding the same thing. But on the offensive side, there's a few things that this week we've been talking about, making that extra pass. I thought early in the year we were doing a little bit better job of making that pass, and now we're maybe settling for a three-pointer a little too early in the shot clock. I get it. Sometimes it's open, and sometimes it's a heat check, so you want to, knock it down. But I think we can move it around a little bit better and get a few more people involved. And even we've got a lot of offenses with basket cuts. And, when you have basket cuts and you never deliver the ball to that girl cutting, it's kind of makes you wonder why you're doing it sometimes. So those are things we've talked about this week.
Jason, you get a second chance to meet up with the Carrington Cardinals. You beat them 70-53 in Carrington. Some of the positives and negatives from that match.
Well, it was a pretty good game. We got off to a good start and shot the ball well. And then in the second half, actually it was probably mid-second quarter through the third, where they really come back at us and they started hitting a lot of shots on us. They great shooting team. They like to attack, draw the help defense, and then kick it out to their shooters. So, it's something that we've been trying to work on a little bit, and we got to contest those shots. I'm not saying we're going to block shots, and we don't even want to try to, but we got to get a hand up to try distract them a little bit. If nothing else, just contest that. And, I thought we finished well in that game. We stretched it a little bit at the end there, but, it really comes down to recognizing where their scores are and making sure we're getting a body on them when the shot's taken so they only get one chance.
Head coach Jason Bren joining us on the Irie Insurance pregame show ahead of the contest between the Tommies and the Cardinals. It's a big one in Division A Region 2. Coach, thanks for the time. We'll see you after the game.
All right, yeah, thanks, James.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Your home for the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament at NDSCS is yourliveevent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond. This would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on your live event.
For these two. Open, Buckholtz, right wing three-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com starting February 9th.
We're coming up back on the Irie Insurance pregame show here on yourliveevent.com. James Martins, Quinn Schwab on the camera here this evening. So we get set for a battle between the 16-0 undefeated number one ranked Thompson Tommies and the 12-4 Carrington Cardinals. Heard from both head coaches, Andy Broughton from Carrington and, of course, Jason Brend from Thompson. Take a look at both these teams, in particular how they've got to this point. Of course, the number one ranked Thompson Tommies. I call them the Thompson Tornado for a reason. Right now, nobody's catching this team. and they're going to be an extremely difficult team to beat. I don't know. Maybe an act of God is what is needed to defeat these Thompson Tommy ladies. But, of course, head coach Jason Brent saying we got to stay grounded. We can't be too high in ourselves. There's always something to learn, and that's a great attitude to have for a coach and the number one ranked team in the state. Again, still their closest win was 7 points to open up the season against Botno. Since then, pretty much double digits the rest of the way. Let's tell you their margin of victories in the other 15 games. 14, 13, 17, 26, 31, 20, 30, 33, 29, 40, 42, 21, 30, and 28, and 16. So, yeah, only one single-digit win. The rest have been won by double digits, including that 70-53 win over Carrington in Carrington. This defending runner-up, Thompson Tommy squad, looks like they're going to make a return trip back to the state tournament. They are, with a win tonight, they would lock up a top 2 seed. They would all but lock up the number 1 seed. And if you have a top 2 seed, you basically only need to win 2 games, and you're in the state tournament. So things are riding high for the Tommies. They're at Grafton on the 6th, home against Northern Cass for their home finale on the 9th, and at Hillsborough Central Valley on the 13th to close out their season. Again, they need a win tonight and one more win after that to clinch the number 1 seed, or a loss from Devil's Lake in region play. The reason why they can't clinch it tonight is because that game against Hillsborough Central Valley is worth 2 points. As for the Carrington Cardinals, oh, by the way, the Thompson Tommies averaging 63.8 points per game on offense, allowing 40.25 on defense. Carrington Cardinals, they are 12-4, currently the number 3 seed. There are only 4 losses outside. There's only 1 loss outside of Region 2, and that's to Shiloh Christian by 1, 53-52. The other 3 losses at home against Devil's Lake, 54-46. We mentioned at home against Thompson, 70-53. And at Devil's Lake, 52-44. In Carrington, they've got Thompson tonight, and Fort Winston-Owaken on the road to close out their regional schedule. Again, the Cardinals are 4-3 in their region. They do have a 2-point victory over Hillsborough Central Valley, 68-31. So technically, they have 5 points out of a possible 8 games they've played so far. They look to be a pretty good. They look to have a pretty good chance to finish as the number 3 seed. The rest of the region looks like this. Fort Winston-Owaken is at 3-5, so they have an outside chance to get the 3 seed. They'd have to win out, including that win over Carrington, in order to get the 3 seed. Grafton looks like they're going to be a 5 seed, and Hillsborough Central Valley looks like they're going to be the number 6 seed in the tournament. So, of course, you can catch the regional girls and boys tournaments, all 12 games, on YourLiveEvent.com. Joe Lancello and myself will be along for the ride from Mayville State University. Elsewhere on the Your Live Event Network here this evening, a doubleheader. Girl-boy basketball, Ada Borup West hosting Fosston. Enderlin girls at Maple River. Tri-State girls at Sargent County. Hillsborough Central Valley boys host Devil's Lake in a relatively big matchup in the boys' standings in Region 2. Valley City boys travel to Lisbon. Climax Fisher boys host Mahnomen-Waban. Northern Cass girls at Oak Grove. Kelly or Northam boys at Pine River Bacchus. And Lisbon girls host Valley City, and then the boy-girl doubleheader. Tomorrow we get our postseason started on YourLiveEvent.com. It's the dual competition for the East Region for the North Dakota Girls Wrestling. We'll have that for you tomorrow on YourLiveEvent.com starting at 2 p.m. Ellendale girls basketball travels to Lisbon. Climax Fisher girls host Mahnomen-Waban. Perm boys are at Holly. DGF girls travel to Kindred. Thompson boys host Sacred Heart on YourLiveEvent.com. And DGF boys are at Kindred as well. And then on Saturday, we continue our winter postseason coverage with the North Dakota Region 1 and 2 boys wrestling dual tournaments. Region 1, I believe, is from Lisbon. Region 2 from Larimore. Also a boy-girl basketball doubleheader. Upsala is at Pine River Bacchus. And I'll be heading out to Fort Totten on Saturday for Hillsborough Central Valley and Fort Winston-Owaken. Should be a high-flying contest featuring one of the most talented and I'd say intelligent young men on the basketball floor. Deng Deng He's closed down his basketball career, at least for now on the high school side. He's committed to play football at the University of North Dakota. You can check out our senior spotlight interview that we had with Deng Deng on our Wednesday night coaches show. That was last night's coaches show. Really impressed by him. I got a chance to talk to him in that senior spotlight. You may not know this, but of course, in addition to being an outstanding athlete, he's the valedictorian at Four Winds, Minnewaca. Or Four Winds, I should say. As I mentioned, intelligent on and off the floor, and just really impressed by the character of that young man. You got to watch the interview to find out what he said about his various challenges and his various opportunities in his young life. Fun interview, great interview. Good to have him on, and we'll have the game for you on yourliveevent.com. Jersey colors for the contest here this evening. Thompson will be in the white jerseys tonight with the green trim on the side of the jersey and the shorts. Carrington in the red jerseys, white letters, white numbers outlined in black. As you can see, those Carrington Cardinal uniforms there on the right-hand side. Tommy's green numbers, of course. Carrington, black, white letters, Carrington, black style, and Tommy's in black, green letters on the front of the jersey for Thompson. Good to have you aboard tonight between the Cardinals and the Tommies on yourliveevent.com. Interestingly enough, as you look at the standings, the top three teams in this region, in this division, overall records are 39-9. The bottom three are 19 and 31. So it looks a little lopsided, but again, tourney time is just around the corner, and you know as well as I that anything can happen when it comes to tournament time. Going to step away from the national anthem. We'll come back with our starting lineups here as this concludes the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. Starting lineups are next.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
You need a solid game plan when it comes to your finances. At First State Bank, they'll help you secure your future with their personal, business, and ag options. Right now, take advantage of their CD specials. 9 months with a 5% annual percentage yield or 18 months with a 4.3% APY. Minimum of $10,000. It's a slam dunk. Visit their locations in Buxton, Grand Forks, Mayville, Portland, and Thompson to learn more. First State Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information, or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
It's time now for our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. American Crystal Sugar Company, live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower owned. CrystalSugar.com. Taking a look at our starting lineups. For Carrington first, a 5'6" senior, number 1, Casey Rexon. The 5'8" senior, number 2, Madison Johnson. A 5'9" junior, number 21, Eden Hornet. A 5'9" senior, number 25, Olivia Threadgold, and a 5'7" junior, number 33, Isabel Wendell. Starters, head coach Andy Broughton, assisted by Mara Nelson and Dave Johnson. And our starters for the Thompson Tommies, it's a 5'4" senior guard, number 2, Cindy Schwabe. A 5'5" sophomore guard, number 4, Addison Sage. A 5'6" sophomore guard, number 10, Kaya Hurst. A 5'8" junior forward, number 3, Jordan Tozer. And the 6' senior forward, number 33, Brenna Martin. That's the starters. Head coach Jason Brand, assisted by Kyle Morhart and Carson Hager. The Cardinals in the red jerseys going left to right on that screen, yours. And the Tommies in the white jerseys going right to left on that same screen. Again, the Cardinals 12-4. The Tommies 16-0, combined record of 28-4 between these two teams. Top-ranked Tommies looking to stay atop of the Division A girls rankings. Last undefeated team as well in girls basketball in Division A. Martin will win the tip there for the Tommies. Up against Thread Gold, she had a 3-inch advantage, wins the tip. We're underway here on YourLiveEvent.com. In the corner there's Cindy Schwabe. Sage deals it into Martin. Kick back out, Tozer. Tozer right side of the paint, dribbles, pops the shot up and missed. The rebound goes to the Cardinals and Thread Gold. Carrington with their first possession of the ball game here. On the right-hand side for Rexon. Rexon trying to drop it off, nearly stolen away. Carrington keeps as Martin snags it away there that time for the first turnover of the game for the Cardinals. Here's Tozer in the corner, 3-ball, off the mark, rebound. Hurst put back is missed. Hurst tried to get it again, goes to Martin this time. She'll chase it down. Dishes it, Schwabe throws it up and can't quite get it to fall down, and the rebound will go to Hornet. Back come the Cardinals, pops a jumper that time, it is missed. And the rebound goes to Brenna Martin. Martin ready with a couple of boards. Up ahead, Kaya Hurst with the bucket, and the Tommy fans can take a seat. Hurst with the board, Martin with 2 on the game so far. As Carrington finds themselves in a 2-0 hole on the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, and Lakota scoreboard. 3 balls off the mark to the right. Fight for the board. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession will favor the road team, Carrington Cardinals. Wendell will inbound there, baseline right. A lot of experience on this team. Lots of seniors, 3 seniors in fact, lots more juniors. There's a 3-ball, it's missed. Martin tries to tap it to herself. It goes, squeaks out there to the Cardinals and Johnson. 3-ball from the corner, missed short. Martin snags her 3rd board of the game. And Thompson with the lead on that Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, and Lakota scoreboard. Schwabe, Hurst. Inside, kick out, Schwabe now Tozer around the horn right side for Addison Sage. Sage sees an opening, hooks it back, Martin, dumps it down inside. Sage with the layup. Off a nice dime from Brenna Martin. 4-0. Thompson, 15 straight double-digit victories for the Tommies, all 16 wins by 7 points or more. Kick out, right corner, 3, kaboom for Casey Rexon. Rexon drills the triple. Lead down to 1. Schwabe dropped off for Tozer. Back to Hurst now in the corner. Driving baseline, slings it out left corner. Schwabe now Tozer again. Try to deal it into Martin. Kicks it back. Sage for 3. Doinks off the back of the air, and the rebound's taken by Eden Hornet. And back come the Cardinals. Nice tic-tac-toe. Olivia Threadgold with a dime from Madison Johnson. 5-4, Carrington with the lead. Sage, Schwabe in the corner. Dump down into Martin. Turnaround is up and just missed. Martin fighting for a rebound. It goes to Wendell. Carrington brings it back. Puts a shot up and a miss. Snagged there that time by Schwabe. Schwabe. Sage dumps it inside to Martin. Kick out. Schwabe left corner 3. Long rebound. Collected there by Hornet. Her third of the day. Knocked out of bounds and a turnover for the Cardinals. Their second such statistic there. Gotta wonder how much time the Tommies have trailed this season. I would say it doesn't even amount to a full game, maybe not even a full half. Hurst, Tozer, Sage now, Schwabe, into Martin, kick out, good ball movement. Tozer, 3 is short. The rebound goes to Wendell. Already with 7 rebounds on the game for Carrington. 3-ball, kaboom! Casey Rexon again. Drills her second three-pointer of the contest, 8-4 on an 8-0 run for the Cardinals. Tozer, Hurst, dumps it down to Martin, zips it out, Schwabe. She'll go for a dribble, pops it up, missed, rebound by the Cardinals again. This time it's Threadgold. Ahead now for Wendell. Wendell, bounce it down. Threadgold lost it, deflection, no travel. Try to get it inside, Hornet throws it up. Missed, rebound, put back, missed. Hornet with another board. As is Wendell, she's picked up now 4. Hornet has 4 as well. And it'll stay Carrington basketball as Claire Colling and Jalen Avdom will check in. And a timeout is called by Jason Bren and the Tommies. On the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Dakota scoreboard. Carrington on an 8-0 run. Lead 8-4.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Coming out of this timeout, it is 8-4. Carrington with the lead over Thompson on an 8-0 run right now. Nice speed inside. Shot is missed short, and another rebound for the Cardinals, but they lost it out of bounds. So Thompson will get it back here. 3:05 left to go in the opening quarter. Undefeated Tommies, a little bit behind. But obviously we got plenty of game to go. As Hurst nearly lost it, she gets it back. Rifles it out. Schwabe thought about a 3. Dribble drive, kick back out to Avdom. Into Martin. Extra feed to Hurst. Drives baseline, snaps it back out to Martin. She couldn't handle. That's the first turnover of the game for Thompson. Checking in for the Cardinals, it's Cadence Van Ray. 5'8" junior on the floor for Carrington. Addison Johnson handles, poked away by Schwabe. Van Ray gets around a jumping Schwabe. Johnson 3, doinks in and out, and rebound Martin. She's already collected 4 of those tonight. Schwabe bringing it across the timeline, directing traffic. Avdom looking, now Hurst. Around to Schwabe. Kick out, Avdom. Nice weave there. Claire Colling has it now. Colling to Martin, in. Colling with the dime. Martin with the bucket. Ends an 8-0 run for the Cardinals. Now 8-6. Right-hand side here for Rexon. Rexon throws it up and scores. Casey Rexon, 8 points for the Cardinals as their lead is back up to 4. Hurst. Avdom. Right corner, now Colling, zips it into Hurst, turn around, Kaya Hurst with a bucket. And the second assist of the game for Claire Colling. Second assist in a row, by the way. Under 90 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Looking inside, there's Threadgold. Try to drop it off, Brenna Martin gets the steal. Third turnover for Carrington. Schwabe will slow it up a little bit for the Tommies. One-on-one defense by the Cardinals. Looking into Hurst, and an offensive foul is going to go against Hurst. It's her first, team's first. Second turnover as well. A little bit of a hook around the back. That's the call, and with 63 seconds left, Tozer will check onto the floor once again. Sage is back out there as well as Martin and Schwabe head to the bench. Inside, pops a jumper, missed. Rebound out of the air by Colling. Claire Colling looking to run the floor, drops off for Tozer. Nice outlet pass. Addison Sage for three. Kaboom! Addie Sage. Tozer gets the dime off the initial rebound by Colling. And Carrington has it back, now trailing 11-10. Johnson dancing at the top of the key. Hornet back to Johnson, matched up there with Colling. Johnson, kick out, Rexon. Now Van Ray looks to go inside and draws a foul with 11 on the shot clock. This might go against Jalen Ovdom. She was in the lane around the area. No, they're going to say Jordan Tozer. That's her first, team's second. On the floor, 16.4 left to go in the quarter. Shot clock turned off. Rexon. Try to drop it in to Van Ray. Around Rexon for three, just off the mark. Rebound by Sage. Lost it for a moment, got it back. Won't have enough time to get a shot off. At the end of the first quarter, on the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard, Thompson 11, Carrington 10.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Start of the second quarter. James Martins, Quinn Schwab on the camera, 11-10. Thompson holds a 1-point lead. Sage for three. Just off the mark, off the top of the backboard. Rebound, Jordan Tozer. Back to Schwabe. Schwabe, Martin, kick out. Hurst for three. In and out. Rebound goes down to Madison Johnson. The Cardinals get it back. Underneath the basket, hooked up and in by Cadence Van Ray. Van Ray with her first bucket of the game, 12-11. Dealed into Martin. And knocked out of bounds by Rexon. It'll stay Tommy basketball as they trail by one. Checking in there for Carrington for the first time tonight, Kennedy Pasternak, the 5'5 junior. It's Pasternak on the floor along with Johnson, Van Ray, Wendell, and Hornet. Martin inside to Schwabe. Kick back out Hurst. Hurst trying to do a spin move, denied by Wendell. 9 on the shot clock, rifled into Martin and lost it. Thompson turns it over just the third time today. Both teams 3 turnovers. Inside, Hornet knocked out of bounds. Deflection there by Hurst. Will save the easy bucket. Inbound there. Right to Madison Johnson, wide open, but a missed shot. Rebounded there by Cindy Schwabe. Back come the Tommies. Sage. Schwabe. Back to Tozer around the horn to Hurst for three. Kaboom! Kaya Hurst. Hurst up to 7. Tozer gets the dime, her second of the day. And the Tommies regain the lead here, 14-12. Hornet draws a double team, poked away by Schwabe, and last touch by the aforementioned senior. Ran a camera on your live event for the first time in her high school career. She can add that to her lengthy list of accomplishments. She did a really nice job. Inbound, 3 ball, in and out. Hurst will get the board. Tommy's on a fast break up ahead to Martin. Missed the shot. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Carrington. It'll stay Thompson basketball. Hurst, Schwabe, Tozer, Sage, and Martin. Starters on the floor for Thompson. Hurst in the corner. Loves that spot. Back around Sage. Rifles it into Martin. Look at a post up. Turnaround is up and good. Martin with the bucket. Sage with the assist. 16-12. Tommies, their largest lead of the game. Tied for their largest lead of the game at 4. They started out with a 4-0 lead before an 8-0 run by Carrington. Pasternak 3. In and out. Martin snags the board. Already up to 5 of those in this first half. Schwabe zips it. Sage for 3. Kaboom! Madison Sage. And a timeout, a full one, is called by Andy Broughton and the Cardinals. 19-12. Tommy's on a roll here midway through the second quarter.
I think it's fair to say you pay more now than ever before to operate your vehicles. We've got some relief. I'm Chris Moen with Nodak Insurance. Our auto customers are driving safer with fewer accidents, and for many that translates into lower premiums. If you're not seeing lower rates with your insurance company, call me to compare. You might save some money, and you will get better service. Call me today at 757-1613, or stop by one of my locations at 1913 South Washington in Grand Forks or 207 Main Street in Dakota.
On that Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Dakota scoreboard. Thompson 19, Carrington 12. 5:25 to go here in the opening half. James Martins, Quinn Schwab here with you. A little double-double watch, as always, for Brenna Martin. 5 boards, 4 points. Addison Sage with 8 points for Thompson. Kaya Hurst with 7, along with 3 rebounds. Claire Colling with a couple of assists and a rebound as well. Only 2 points scored in this second quarter for the Cardinals. That was by Cadence Van Ray. Her, along with Casey Rexon and Olivia Threadgold, the only scorer so far for the Cardinals. Pasternak, 20-footer right side, miss. Great box out from Cindy Schwabe. Helps her collect her 3rd rebound of the game. Schwabe looking to go coast to coast for the most. Runs into the padding, but she'll draw the foul and head to the free throw line. This one is going to go against Eden Hornet. That's her team's first of the half, first of the game for Carrington. Thompson with just 2 so far this game as Schwabe drains the first free throw attempt of the game for either side. Not even 11 minutes in. Missed the second opportunity. Tozer tries to save it. It's out of bounds. And so, Carrington gets it back. A 9-0 run for Thompson. Carrington tried to break it as Thompson goes to a zone defense. Carrington keeps. A little bit of a 1-2-2. As that's poked away by Sage, out of bounds. Last touch by Carrington. Cardinals turn it over for the 4th time. See if Carrington keeps. They were in one-on-one defense, and they'll stay that way, looks like. Martin trying to direct traffic. Hooks it out to Schwabe. Tozer around the horn. Left side now Sage. Schwabe, step back 3. In and out. Rebound. Going to Madison Johnson. Carrington trying to score a bucket here in the second quarter. They can't buy a bucket right now. That's a missed 3, but the rebound goes to Olivia Threadgold. And Threadgold drills the 3. Ends that 8-0 run for the Tommies, 20-15. Gets it to Schwabe in the corner. Sage. Schwabe. Hurst. Everybody touching the ball here for Thompson. Into Martin. Nearly lost it. Found it in the corner. Through traffic. Hurst for 3. Off the backside of the rim. The rebound. Martin had it and couldn't hold on. Back comes Carrington. Pazdernik 3. Doinks off the mark. Rebound goes to Kaya Hurst. Her 4th of the night. Schwabe brings it back up with the Tommies holding the 5-point lead. Tozer. Into Martin. Martin backs in and scores. Brenna Martin. Martin now up to 6 points, 22-15. Thompson lead back up to 7. 3 ball for Hornet. Dies on the right side. Schwabe tries to chase down the board. It's, tough fall for Schwabe and her own fans. Carrington couldn't hold on to it. As Martin gets a rest, as does Schwabe, as Colling and Avdam are back in. Claire Colling, last time she was in, no points, but a couple of assists back-to-back. And a rebound as well. Tozer. Looking inside, zips back out Sage. Now Hurst. Hurst hooks it back to Tozer. Tozer deals it to Sage. In the corner, Colling drives baseline. Colling's up and missed. Rebound snagged out of the air by Wendell. Wendell with her 5th rebound of the game. Out to Johnson now. Madison Johnson, the floor general for the Cardinals. Leading the attack with Van Ray. Van Ray nearly lost it. Dropped it off. Now Threadgold with it. 15 on the shot clock. Bounce it to Johnson out near the Thompson tees. Van Ray fighting to hold on to the ball with 7, 6, 5, and that's a foul, bailout foul. Kaya Hurst will get called for her 2nd, team's 1st of the quarter. Only 3 team fouls called against Thompson all game, and Hurst has 2 of them. Sage with the other. 1 team foul the entire half for Carrington, and that was against Eden Hornet, as Madison Johnson is at the free throw line for the first attempts for Carrington today, and it's good. As Schwabe checks back in for Hurst, who will sit with those 2 fouls. Johnson's 2nd is made. 22-17, 2 minutes to go here in the opening half. Avdam, Tozer, Sage, 4-3. Kaboom! Madison Sage on another dime from Jordan Tozer. Tozer's 3rd assist. Sage's 3rd three-pointer. She's up to 11 to lead all scorers, 25-17. Threadgold trying to back down Tozer. Turnaround is up and good. Olivia Threadgold. Nice silky smooth move there. Schwabe, nice stutter step. Kick out Colling. Drives inside, drops off Avdam. Avdam, and 1! Jalen Avdam. Comes the 5th Thompson scorer of the night. As Threadgold is charged with her 1st. Team's 2nd. Avdam trying to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play and unsuccessful. Rebound is snagged there by the Cardinals. There's Wendell. Wendell, 3 ball for Rexon, in and out. Wendell with another board. Wendell kicks it out. Johnson. Johnson, now Rexon. Back inside, Van Ray, short. Van Ray with a board, and the putback in 1. Cadence Van Ray off her 1st board of the game. Draws a foul. This one will go against Jalen Avdam. That's her 1st, team's 2nd. As Hornet checks back in for Threadgold. Van Ray with 4 points on the night. 3rd leading scorer for the Cardinals. The free throw is up, and it is missed. Rebound taken for Jordan Tozer. Tozer's 2nd board of the game. Schwabe and the Tommies slow it down, about a 7-second differential between shot and game clock. Colleen and Sage back out to Tozer. Now Schwabe. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1+1 out on the floor there for Thompson. Sage. 10 on the shot clock. Colling Back to Sage with 7. Off the screen from Ovdam. Looking to go pick and roll instead with 3, 2. Got to get it up. Sage at the buzzer. It does hit the rim, but the missed shot is rebounded there for Casey Rexit. Her first board of the game. Up at the horn. No good. At the end of the first half on the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Dakota scoreboard. Thompson 27, Carrington 21.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Your home for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in!
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on yourliveevent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome back to halftime on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martins, Quinn Schwab on the camera, and on the screen, the next generation of Thompson Tommy girls basketball players. Little future of basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com. Oh, they're so generous, they're just giving it to the other team. They got to work on some dribbling as well. That's a key technique there. A lot of traveling during the halftime of the JV game, if you notice that. At the half, a good one for you. The number 1 ranked Thompson Tommy girls with a 6-point lead over Carrington, 27-21. Take a look at the stats and storyline of the game. The Tommies came out to a 4-0 run. Carrington responded with an 8-0 run of their own to lead at 8-4 at one point. And it was pretty even the rest of the first quarter. Thompson with an 11-10 lead. It was 12-11 Carrington, then Thompson went on a 9-0 run to get a 20-12 lead. Carrington reeled them back in, outscoring the Tommies the rest of the half, 9-7. Leading scorer is Addison Sage with 11 points. Other Tommy scores Kaya Hurst with 7. Brenna Martin with 6. 2 for Jalen Ovdam and 1 for Sydney Schwabe. Tommies turned it over 4 times. They were 1 of 2 from the free throw line. They committed 4 fouls, led by Kaya Hurst with 2. They collected 15 rebounds, unofficially led by Brenna Martin with 5, and Kaya Hurst with 4. And dished the ball to 8 assists with 3 for Jordan Tozer. Carrington's leading scorer, Casey Rexon, with 8, 7 for Olivia Threadgold, 4 for Cadence Van Ray, and 2 for Madison Johnson. The Cardinals are 2 of 3 from the free throw line. They turned it over 4 times as well in that opening half. And they collected 19 rebounds, so they out-rebounded Thompson by 4, led by Isabel Wendell's 6, although there was a team rebound she might have got as well. 4 as well, and officially for Eden Hornets. Also 4 assists as a team there for the Carrington Cardinals. Again, the Tommies undefeated 16-0. They'll wrap up a top 2 seed with a win tonight. Carrington will try to get themselves into a conversation for a top 2 seed with an upset victory. They got a chance here. 27-21. Thompson Tommies with the lead over the Carrington Cardinals here at half. We'll let the girls finish up on the basketball floor. We'll be back with the elder statesman, if you will. The varsity gets back to action here in a few minutes on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bill. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Your home for the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament at NDSCS is YourLiveEvent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond, this would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on Your Live Event.
For these two. Open, Buckholtz, right wing three-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com starting February 9th.
Back for the second half here on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martins, Quinn Schwab on the camera here this evening. 27-21, Thompson with the lead over Carrington. Big time Division A, Region 2 girls basketball contest. Again, two of the top 3 teams in the region, a possible regional semifinal or even region championship preview. Again, Region 2 is the region you want to be in because you basically have a 50-50 shot of playing for the state tournament. Again, the second and third place teams from each region will participate in state qualifying games. The region champion automatically goes, so your 4 region champions get the automatic bids. And then the second place team and the third place teams, second and third place teams from Region 1 will face the second and third place teams from Region 2. And the second and third place teams from Region 4 will take on the second and third place teams from Region 3. I think I said that right. More on that as we get closer to the tournament, but for now, second half is underway, and Carrington looks to try and steal a big win, big upset victory. They're down by 6, but they got the ball here with their starters, Rexon, Johnson, Wendell, Threadgold, and Hornet. 3 ball, off the mark, long rebound, chased down by Wendell. It's her 7th board of the game already. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Carrington basketball. They're traveling right to left in those red jerseys. White numbers outlined in black, white block letters saying Carrington on the front. Inbound there for Johnson, 3 ball for Threadgold is missed. Addie Sage pulls down the board. Her first of the game for the Tommies. Tozer tiptoes the baseline. Zips it on out to Schwabe. Back to Tozer along with Hurst, Sage, and Martin. Starters on the floor for the Tommies. Tozer deals it into Martin. Zips it back out Schwabe. Dribble drive. Shovels it back to Hurst. Flips it back to Tozer. 12 on the shot clock. Tozer out of Schwabe. 10 seconds. In the lane. Schwabe scoop layup is missed, but she draws the foul. Blocking foul. It's going to go against Casey Rexon. That's her first. Team's first of the third. Carrington only had 2 fouls called against them the entire first half. They have 1 in the first 66 seconds. Schwabe's first at the line is buried. She was 1 of 2 at the line in the first half. So Tommies extend their lead up to 7. And now, spoke too soon. Score remains 28-21. Low-scoring game. Thought we might have had a really good offensive game, but a little bit lower than both these teams average out, as that's a steal. Just the 5th turnover given up by Carrington as Hurst nearly hit a great dime. And a foul is going to go against Brenna Martin, her first, team's first. 28-21 remains the score. Thompson averaging 64 points per game, Carrington 56. Both teams a little bit below average as we get to the second half. Threadgold in the lane. Throws up a prayer, not answered. The rebound goes to Addison Sage. Up ahead, Hurst is good. Kaya Hurst with a bucket. And back the other way. Cardinals can't get it to fall, and they'll keep the possession. Checking in is Cadence Van Ray. The 5'8 junior is back in for Olivia Threadgold. Again, Threadgold, Rexon, and Johnson, the 3 seniors. Also 5 juniors. We'll run through those in a second. Hornet jumper is long. Snagged by Kaya Hurst. Outlet pass. Sage lost it. Johnson deflected it. And so Thompson maintains possession with a 9-point lead. Now their largest of the game. Hurst to inbound. Into Tozer. Back to Hurst. Hurst wheels around. Jumper's missed. Rebound out to Eden Hornet. Her 5th board of the game. Rexon. Hornet now. Round the horn. Johnson. Hand in her face from Schwabe. Johnson looking to back down. Schwabe nearly takes it away, but runs out of real estate. And so Carrington will keep possession. 5:31 to go in the third. On the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Dakota scoreboard. Scan that QR code down to the bottom right-hand side to see how Chris can be an agent with answers in Grand Forks County and Nelson County as well. Brenna Martin, a couple of quick fouls here in the third quarter. as Madison Johnson back to the free throw line. That's where her only points have come from tonight as she drills the first. She's now 3 for 3. Johnson had a little bit of an injury bug last year. Kind of limited Carrington's season as that's a missed shot. Rebound goes to Martin. Schwabe, now Hurst. Martin with it. Back out Tozer. Sage into Martin. Martin up and under. Nice move. She draws the foul. Foul's going to go against Madison Johnson. Her first, team second of the quarter and the half. Brenna Martin, 6 points in the opening half. Her first attempt at the free throw line is good. Thompson now 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. As Carrington's also 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Both shooting 60%. Martin's second is missed. Rebound though to Kaya Hurst. Out to Schwabe for 3. In and out. Rebound. Martin went for it. Out of bounds. Hurst now 6 boards, 9 points. On the way to another double-double, looks like. 31-22. A defensive slugfest here in the third quarter as Wendell gets it to Johnson, dropped off now Van Ray. Van Ray, Wendell, zips it on out to Threadgold. Threadgold backing down. Kick out, 3-ball for Johnson off the box and in. First State Bank must still be open. Threadgold with the dime as well, her first unofficially of the game. 31-25, Carrington within striking distance. Martin, Schwabe, Hurst. Hurst driving to the bucket. Knocked out of bounds. All ball must have been as Ovdam and Colling check back in for the Tommies, and Hornet is back in as well for Wendell. Colling, of course, the 5'8 sophomore, and Ovdam, the 5'9 junior. 6 sophomores on this Thompson squad, a pair of juniors, a pair of seniors, and a freshman. 3-ball, kaboom for Addison Sage. Drills the 3. The Tommies now lead by 9. Threadgold backing down on Tozer. Picks up her dribble, bouncing into a cutting Johnson. She draws the foul. Kaya Hurst will be charged with her third. Team's third of the quarter. And Madison Johnson is back at the free throw line. She's 3 of 4 from the line tonight. We'll see if Hurst gets a rest. Looks like she's staying in for now. As Johnson drains the free throw. She has the only points for the Cardinals in the second half, now with 5. Second shot of this trip is also good on a rattle. 34-27. Halfway through this third quarter, a key Division A Region 2 matchup. Thompson with the win clinches the top 2 seed, first round bye straight into the semifinals of the region tournament. Hurst drives inside. Kaya Hurst rolls and scores up to 11 points now and 6 boards. 36-27. Carrington hanging around, but they haven't had a lead since the first quarter. Second quarter, early second quarter. Johnson, Threadgold for 3. Doinks off the back of the iron. Hurst snags another one. Hurst zips it on up to Claire Colling. Colling, Sage. Sage, dribble drive, try to hook it back out. And a 3-second violation against Thompson. Just their 5th turnover of the game. Schwabe and Martin check back in. Both teams just 5 turnovers. Thompson with 10 assists. Carrington with 5. So, assist turnover ratio, Carrington's even. Thompson's at a +5. Nice roll to the cup, draws the blocking foul. Looks like Claire Collins is going to be the guilty party this time for Thompson. That's a no. Jordan It is Colling, yeah. Looked like a 3 he put up there, but Colling is charged. That's the 4th team foul in the quarter. Olivia Threadgold makes the free throw, her first trip to the line tonight. 4 of 5 from the charity stripe now for Carrington. Make it 5 of 6. Lead is down to 7, 36-29. Schwabe, Martin, Tozer, Ovdam, and Colling on the floor for the Tommies. Tozer, Ovdam, back to Tozer, Colling, Schwabe. Everybody gets a chance at the rock here on this possession. Squeezes to Martin, and a turnover. Hornet with the steal. Drops it off, and instead the Cardinals throw it away. Both teams now with a half dozen TOs, that's turnovers. Both teams with 4 TOs, that's timeouts. Schwabe. Carrington stays with that one-on-one defense. Now Ovdam in the corner. Everybody makes their moves. Secondary cut by Schwabe. Kick out Ovdam. Back out Tozer. Top of the key. Looking to drive inside. She doesn't do that too often, but she is able to get to the free throw line. See, the foul is going to be on Eden Hornet. That's her second. Team's third of the quarter. First Cardinal with more than 1 foul tonight. Jordan Tozer at the line. First shot is good. Tozer, as usual, playing selfless basketball. Couple of rebounds, 3 assists, and now she has 2 points. 38-29, back and forth we go here in this third quarter, with Thompson right now having a 3-point advantage in this quarter alone. Madison Johnson doing a lot of the offense herself. In fact, she has the only field goal for Carrington this quarter, a 3-pointer. No 2-point baskets made for Carrington in the third quarter. 3 ball, short. Martin says, thank you very much. I'll take that for an easy board, her 7th of the game. By the way, in for the Cardinals, it's Mara Johnson, a 5'8" 8th grader. It's onto the floor, first time tonight. Tozer backs it out, deals it into Martin. Tozer, turnaround is good. I'm going to give Tozer her 4th assist. Martin, her 4th field goal of the game. As Thompson throws it away, their 7th turnover. As Johnson will take a rest, Rexon is back in. Ovdam is also out for Thompson. Sage on the floor with Tozer, Martin, Schwabe, and Colling. And Sage now goes, and Hurst is back on. 40-29, Thompson, their largest lead of the game at 11. They beat Carrington by 17 in Carrington earlier this season. Martin in to Sage. Around. Tozer deals it in Martin. Extra feed. Hurst for 3. Short. Snagged by Colling and almost one. Colling with her second board of the game. She'll go to the free throw line, try to connect on her first points. Mara Johnson's first, team's 4th, as Claire Colling all the way around but out. Johnson's back in for Carrington, in for Johnson. Johnson in for Johnson. Schwabe looks to be back in for Thompson. It's Colling. Offense-defense substitution there from Jason Brand. 41-29. Hornet. Left side. Wendell now. Johnson through the lane and scores. Madison Johnson finally makes the Cardinals' first 2-point basket in the third quarter. Less than a minute to go. Sage. Tozer. Colling zips it into Martin. Martin. Back out. Tozer. Thought about a 3. Will go inside instead. Lost it. Tommy's turned it over. 4th turnover in this quarter. They had 4 in the entirety of the first half. Johnson with the shot clock turned off. They trail by 10. Johnson. Hornet. Back out Johnson. Left side. A little bit of crazy move, but she's going to get 2 shots at the line. Sydney Schwabe be charged with their first personal, the 5th team foul of the quarter. Madison Johnson back at the free throw line. She's 5 of 6 from there tonight. Make it 5 of 7. She misses the first. Second shot is good. 41-32. 7 seconds left. Time for one more shot here for the quarter. With 3, 2, Sage, 1 at the horn, short. At the end of the third quarter, Thompson holding on to a lead, 41-32, 8 minutes to go in regulation.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Into the fourth we go on the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard. Thompson 41, Carrington 32. Cardinals keep hanging around, but Thompson continues to hold the slight advantage. Again, 15 straight double-digit victories for Thompson. All 16 wins this season by 7 points or more. Carrington looks like they might have switched into a zone here to start the fourth quarter. A little bit of a 1-2-2 looks like. 3-ball Tozer, kaboom! Jordan Tozer. Her first made field goal of the contest. 44-32. Round to Wendell. Wendell, Threadgold for 3, kaboom! Olivia Threadgold buries it. Unofficially Wendell's first assist of the game. Lead back down to 9, 44-35. Martin into Tozer. Hands it off. Hurst. Shot is missed. Rebound to Wendell again. Wendell now 8 boards. No points for Isabel Wendell, but 8 rebounds and an assist. Rexon. Johnson. Around the horn, left side for Rexon. Matched up there with Sage. 3-ball, Threadgold, kaboom! Threadgold does it again. And the lead down to 6, 44-38. Hurst zips it, Schwabe for 3. Just off the mark, Hurst flies in there for the rebound, but it's stolen away by the Cardinals. And a steal back by Schwabe. Schwabe, it's up, miss. Schwabe with her own rebound. She pulls it back out to Tozer. Now Sage, deep 3. Kaboom! Madison Sage. Tozer with a dime. Schwabe with a board, and Hurst with a board as well on that trip. And a timeout is called. 47-38. 6:09 to go here in regulation.
You need a solid game plan when it comes to your finances. At First State Bank, they'll help you secure your future with their personal, business, and ag options. Right now, take advantage of their CD specials. 9 months with a 5% annual percentage yield or 18 months with a 4.3% APY. Minimum of $10,000. It's a slam dunk. Visit their locations in Buxton, Grand Forks, Mayville, Portland, and Thompson to learn more. First State Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Out of the timeout, 47-38 of the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard. Lead belongs to the Tommies. They've held the lead for the majority of the second half or second quarter onward. Entirety of the second half, as there's a foul. maybe a little ticky-tack on Addison Sage. That's her first. Team's first of the quarter. It's on the floor, of course. Wendell will inbound. Baseline left to Johnson. Hornet. Wendell, jumper off the mark. Rebound goes to Sydney Schwabe. Her fifth board of the game. Schwabe. Hurst deals it to Sage. Hooks it back out, but a turnover. Thompson's 10th of the game, or 6th of the half. The corner, Rexon three. Kaboom! Casey Rexon. She dropped in 2 of those in the first quarter, none since until now. 47-41. Carrington trying to, at the very least, come the closest to beating the top-ranked Thompson Tommy Tornado this season. Hurst picks up her dribble, sidearms it over to Schwabe. Trying to spin inside. Tozer with it now. Drops it off for Hurst. Hurst back to Martin, 8 on the shot clock. Now Schwabe, got to get it up. Sage, 5-4. A foul on the floor before the shot. Foul's going to go against Eden Hornet, her third, team's first of this fourth quarter. Hurst into Schwabe. Now Sage, turnaround three, in and out. Rebound, Hurst chased it down. Hurst drops it off for Sage. Back to Hurst for three. Long rebound. Schwabe with it. Tozer now. Schwabe for three. Off the mark. Rebound Tozer. Tozer sips it back out. Another chance. Martin in and good. Brenna Martin with the bucket. Sage with an assist. Hurst, Tozer, and Schwabe with boards on that one as well. And a foul. Brenna Martin's third on this trip. Second team foul of the quarter, by the way. Kaya Hurst now 11 points and 9 boards, one away from a double-double. Top of the key for Wendell. Extra pass, Rexon to Threadgold. Short, rebound to Jordan Tozer. Schwabe will take it now for the Tommies with an 8-point lead. Hurst, Tozer, around to Sage. Sage dropped it down to Martin. Tried to get it out to Tozer, but a foul. Looks like it's going to be Hornets' fourth. Eden Hornet, her fourth, team second. Or no, it's Olivia Threadgold, my apologies. Threadgold's second. Still the team's fourth. Schwabe now Tozer. Tozer dropped off now for Sage. Nice pass inside. Underhand to Martin, back out Sage. Sage, drive, runner is short, rebound taken by Madison Johnson. And a timeout by Carrington. 49-41, 3:12 to go in regulation. Carrington with the ball after the timeout.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
Out of the timeout, Thompson 49, Carrington 41, 3:12 to go in regulation. Tommies have held the lead since the early second quarter, and they haven't looked back, but Carrington's kept it close. A couple of big threes for Olivia Threadgold, and another for Casey Rexon. Carrington with 4 3-pointers in the second half, 3 in the first half. Thompson had 4 3-pointers in the first half and 3 in the second, so both with 7 for the game. Kai Hurst 1 board away from a double-double. As Brenna Martin is also 3 boards away from a double-double on the night. Johnson breezes past everybody and draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. Foul's going to go against Jordan Tozer. That's her second. Team's third. And Madison Johnson back at the free throw line for 2 shots. First is up. It's good. Johnson now 7 of 9 herself from the free throw line. The second is good as well. Make it 8 of 10, 80%. For Madison Johnson, the lead is once again down to 6, 49-43. Sage, Tozer, Hurst with it. Sage again. Now Schwabe, Tozer, Hurst. Everybody's getting a touch here. Martin back out. Hurst drives baseline. Martin, jumper is missed. Hurst with the board out of the air. Can't finish it, but she does get the double-double. Rebound goes to Threadgold for the Cardinals. Hornet inside to Threadgold. Turnaround, nifty move. Can't finish, but Schwabe gets the board. Her 7th of the game, along with an assist and a couple of points. Sage, step back 3. Kaboom, Addison Sage. Sage with her 6th three-pointer of the game. 20 points for Addison Sage. Couple of boards, couple of assists as well. 52-43. Johnson, Wendell. Pulls down here for now. Johnson drives, sees an opening and scores. Madison Johnson doing it all here in the second half for the Cardinals. 100 seconds to go in regulation, a 7-point game. Tozer, Sage, back to Tozer. Directing traffic. And knocked out of bounds by Rex, and it'll stay Tommy basketball. Big possession here for both teams. Jason Bren knows it, and he calls a timeout. 52-45, 89 seconds to go in regulation. You're on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Out of the timeout, 52-45. Thompson leading Carrington. 1:29 to go. Carrington with 3 timeouts, Thompson with 2. Foul situation is the exact opposite. Thompson has 3 fouls, Carrington with 2. So Carrington with 2 fouls to give, Thompson with just 1 before the bonus. It's Sage, Schwabe, Martin, Tozer, and Hurst on the floor. They're starters for Thompson. Wendell, Rexon, Johnson, Threadgold, and Hornet. They're starters on the floor for Carrington. Schwabe with it now. Tozer looking inside. Deals it into Martin. Nice find to a cutting Sage, but she dribbled it off herself out of bounds. And it'll go back to the Cardinals. Again, no team has come within 7 points, or within, 6 points. Only one team has come within 7 points. That was the Botno Stars. First game of the season against Thompson. The rest of the teams have fallen by double digits, including this Carrington squad by 17 at home earlier this year, 70-53. Rexon for the 3, no. Rebound to Brenna Martin. Big board there for the Tommies, trying to get out of there, out of the corner. And Sage up ahead to Tozer. Tozer will help slow it down for the Tommies. Tozer into Sage. Back out Tozer. They're trying to milk some clock here. Carrington, they got a couple fouls to give, but they haven't committed any yet. Oh, great steal for Threadgold. And Tozer nearly had the steal back. She runs into a couple of teammates, all smiles on her face. Thompson's 7th turnover of the game. 52-45, Wendell. Well, inbound there, baseline left. Wendell, 3-ball, kaboom! Casey Rexon knocks down her 4th of the game. Wendell with another dime. 52-48, let's keep it here. 23.4 on the clock. What a game we've had here. On yourliveevent.com. Addison Sage up to her usual self with 20 points off of 6 made 3-pointers. And Casey Rexon has knocked down 4 herself. She's got 14 points. Madison Johnson's been doing a lot of work as well as Olivia Threadgold on the offensive side. $15 points for Madison Johnson. 2 timeouts left for both sides. 2 fouls left to give for Carrington. So they're going to be going for steals here for sure. With the shot clock turned off. Hurst looking inbound, looking into Schwabe. Got a foul, they do. Madison Johnson will commit the foul, her 2nd. Team's 3rd, they got 1 more to give. So they need to foul 2 more times before the bonus. So it took about 2 seconds off the clock, 1.8. Hurst will inbound again. Looking, gets it into Schwabe. Got a foul. 18 and no, 17. Schwabe gets away, and she's fouled now with 15.5. Too much time taken off by Carrington, as that's going to go against Threadgold, her 3rd. Team's 4th, so now we will have bonus with the next foul. Hurst. Looking into Martin. Now she's fouled after 1.7. Brenna Martin to the free throw line as Threadgold commits her 4th. Martin at the line is 1 of 2 tonight. She's up to 11 points, along with 8 rebounds. First is good for Brenna Martin. Martin, 2nd, is good. Timeout taken by Carrington. One of their final 2. It is a full timeout. We're back in 30.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
54-48, 13.8 left in this one. Carrington down by 6 to the Thompson Tommies. Again, the previous closest to come to defeating the Tommies this season was Botno. First game of the season, the Stars were within 7. Carrington with the ball. They're down to 1. I think it's 1 timeout left, but they say Thompson has 1 left. So Johnson inbound and nearly stolen away. Wendell, good pressure by the Tommies. Carrington gets it across to Rexon. Got to go quick. Threadgold 3. Long rebound to Hornets. Kick out Johnson. 3 at the horn. No good. And Thompson stays undefeated, but a minor victory for the Cardinals. They come the closest to beating Thompson this season. The final score, 54-48. Postgame is next on yourliveevent.com.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
I I think it's fair to say you pay more now than ever before to operate your vehicles. We've got some relief. I'm Chris Moen with Nodak Insurance. Our auto customers are driving safer with fewer accidents, and for many that translates into lower premiums. If you're not seeing lower rates with your insurance company, call me to compare. You might save some money, and you will get better service. Call me today at 757-1613, or stop by one of my locations at 1913 South Washington in Grand Forks or 207 Main Street in Dakota.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Your home for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in!
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on yourliveevent.com.
We're coming on back here on our post game. The final score, Thompson 54 and Carrington 48. And I'm talking with Casey Rexon from the Carrington Cardinals. And Casey, very good performance tonight. It didn't end up in a victory for your ladies, but you got to feel good about the fact that you took Thompson the whole game.
Thanks. Yeah, we are really happy that we just stayed close with them the whole time. Like, they deserve to be the #1 team in the state right now, but it felt good to just stay with them, and it was a fun battle.
Yeah, Casey, you had a good night yourself with, let's see here, 14 points, 4 made three-pointers. What was clicking tonight near the end of the game?
Just shooting it quick. Sometimes it's best when I don't even think about it and just let it go, and usually those ones go in. So.
You've been able to have a lot of great moments with your team as a senior with some of your respective seniors, of course, Madison Johnson and Olivia Threadgold. It's got to be a good feeling knowing that you're playing these tight, exciting games with your best friends.
Yeah, it's been really fun. We've been playing basketball together since like 4th grade. We used to come here to Thompson and play travel ball together. So we've just been really close ever since we were younger, and it's just been fun. So.
Casey, is not sure how much we'll be able to talk to you throughout the rest of the year. What's been your favorite moment, a favorite memory, a favorite game with the Carrington girls basketball team?
My favorite memory is just all our locker room talks before the game. We just really have fun in there and just get ready to play, and it's been really fun. So.
That's Casey Rexon joining us here on the postgame. Casey, thanks so much. Didn't quite go your way tonight, but I'm sure we're in for some great games in the region tournament.
Yeah, thank you.
And thanks, Casey. Appreciate that. We'll bring in now Kaya Hurst from the Thompson Tommies. Kaya's entering the frame, and we'll adjust the camera there a little bit. And Kaya, it's a close game tonight. They nearly got you, but you guys pulled it out of the end.
Yes, we did.
What did it take? What was Coach Brend telling you, your ladies, in the final few minutes of the game?
He really wanted us to just play some tough defense, clean up our rebounding a little bit in the game because I could see they out-rebounded us in the beginning of that game. And, yeah, I'd say we cleaned it up at the end.
Of course, another double-double for you tonight with 11 points and 10 rebounds. What do you like more, scoring or getting a rebound?
Honestly, rebounding. It really just, gets me like fired up and stuff for the game.
It seems like your ladies are just having fun all the time out there. What's it like to be in this type of season? Of course, you ladies made it to the championship game, came up just short last year, but what's it like to be part of an undefeated season right now?
It gives us fire and just to get better game after game and just to play every game like it's our last.
Kaya, so far from this season, what's been your favorite performance, favorite game, favorite moment from this year?
Honestly, every single one of them is just like really honestly been my favorite, taking it game after game and just getting better every game.
That's Kaya Hurst joining us on the postgame. Kaya, thanks so much. Congratulations once again to your ladies on another victory, and we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
All right, again, Kaya Hurst and as well for that Casey Rexon, and we bring in now the head coach of the Thompson Tommies and Jason Brend. We'll adjust the camera a little bit. There you go. And Jason, you got to give Carrington a minor victory here tonight for being the closest to taking you ladies down tonight. You got to feel like as a coach this might be a really good game, not just for the fact that you come out with a win, but it's a different way. It's a closer game, and I'm sure your ladies learned stuff tonight.
Absolutely. That's what we just talked about in the locker room, how, this might be the best case scenario for us. We needed a team to come in and push us around a little bit and stick around and do some things that, we haven't seen for a few games. I shouldn't say that. Mayport played us tough, but it's close till the very end. It's a situation where we have to have our last minute or two smart basketball situations in there. And, we fumbled a few times tonight, but, at the end of the day, the kids hit some big free throws. Brenda Martin did, and I thought overall we did a decent job just kind of hanging on and responding a little bit when they threw more and more at us.
Well, I tell you what, let's go through your team and kind of the storyline of the game here again. Carrington jumped out to an 8-0 run after you ladies had a 4-0 lead and kind of showed your ladies that they were going to be in this game for the rest of the game.
Yeah, it was a flat start on our end. Honestly, it was kind of a flat game on our end. And, you can sit and say that we played flat, but at the end of the day, they caused it. They play tough defense. They play a very aggressive style on the perimeter, and that forces us into some different passing situations to where you can't take those long passes. They're turnovers, as you saw tonight, so we had to shorten things up a little bit. And, with that start, the 4-0 start, we were happy, and then all of a sudden they jump back and get 8 on us. And, we knew it was going to be a battle, so we're happy. I mean, honestly, it's just what the doctor ordered for us.
And just the doctor order for you, of course, you've always been about balance, scoring, about contributions everywhere. My favorite stat of the night, I don't know where this ranks for your favorite stat, but Jordan Tozer was about a rebound away from being halfway to a triple-double tonight with 5 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. I love to see that balance attack.
Yeah, there's a kid who just works her butt off. She's kind of our blue-collar garbage man, if you will. She does all the garbage work. She does the things that don't always show up on, the fans don't notice it. She's kind of our offensive lineman, if you will. And we just love having her. She does so many great things, and that's why you see her in there at the end of the game. And, at crunch time and situations where we really need, some big situations to happen for us, we're thrilled with her. She does so many great things.
I think maybe the biggest play of the game was every time that Carrington kept getting it to within 6 points or so, Addison Sage seemed to be there with a 3-pointer tonight.
Yeah, she did, and she's been doing that for us all year. And, between her hitting big shots and, some huge rebounds that we got, I mean, the girl you just interviewed, Kaya Hurst, 5'6", and she gets just a ton of rebounds, along with, like you mentioned, Tozer and Martin and, some of those others. That's big. Rebounding was what we challenged them with at halftime. We thought they were getting too many second and third opportunities, and, those are the things that are important. And, anytime you can get an offensive rebound and kick it out to Addie, straight line shot where she's looking at the rim already, it's a pretty high percentage shot for her.
Taking a look at a couple of other notes. You were out rebounded in the first half. I haven't tallied up the total numbers yet, but not sure that's happened too many times this year where you've been out rebounded in a half.
No, it doesn't. And we're not the tallest team in the world, but it's something we take a lot of pride in. So it's something that, like I said, we challenged them a little bit at halftime about that, and I think it got better in the second half. I think it's something that it's going to give us an opportunity to work it pretty hard again now in practice, and that's important. Sometimes kids need that in order to get that little extra motivation. And this time of year, now we're in February, we got to building towards that tournament time, and it's important right now to have some of those things exposed so we know what to work on and so the kids can see it along with what the coaches are telling them every day.
You know, the last couple of times I've been here, at least for games, I've asked Kaya and Brenna whether they like scoring or rebounding more. They both said rebounding the ball. They like that more than scoring. What does that tell you as a head coach?
They're hard workers. You know, they want it. You know, scoring. I know that's what's in the newspaper every day and whatever, but the kid that gets those rebounds, I wish he could get points for that, because I want to know how many points we got off of their offensive rebounds that are prevented our opponents. That's just hard work, and kids that want to get those rebounds, those are the kids who want our team. Those are what we call championship level kids.
Jason, with this win tonight, you all but wrap up the number 1 seed for the region tournament. Still some things to be ironed out, but you definitely guarantee yourself a first-round bye straight into those semifinals. Your thoughts on that accomplishment?
Well, yeah, that's something that we want. I mean, that's definitely a goal. It's nice to get that 1 seed, because then the 2-3 can battle it out on the other side of the bracket. And, you know, there's good teams in this region. Carrington just showed that tonight. You know, they're very good, and Devils Lake is another team who just beat Carrington in a very close one here. I don't know if it was this week or the end of last week. So there's some good teams. So getting that top seed's important to us. We do still have a little bit of work ahead of us here in the coming week. I think we have 2 region games and maybe 3 points out of that. So it's important for us to go out and finish strong right now.
And you mentioned that at Grafton on the 6th, at Hillsborough Central Valley to close out the season on the 13th, sandwich in between a possible state tournament preview with Northern Cass. Your thoughts on the remaining schedule?
Well, I mean, Grafton's been one of our biggest rivals for quite a while now, so that's just a game where it doesn't matter if we're playing well, if they're playing well, or if both teams are playing poorly. Everybody brings their A game in that one, so we're excited for that one. Obviously, Northern Cass has got a ton of talent. I mean, Crockett's one of the premier scorers in the state right now, and going into HCV, that's always a situation where they got some young kids who are really getting better and better and better as they're moving through the season. So, you know, we're happy with it. I mean, 3 games left before tournament time. We got to keep getting better. It's a situation where we can't take any nights off, so we're hoping we're going to get pushed. And, you know, if some teams come in and punch us in the mouth, that's great. We got to learn how to respond.
Head coach Jason Bren joining us on the post game. Again, the Tommies hold on 54-48 over Carrington. Coach, thanks so much. Enjoy this one. Continue to rest those vocal cords. I won't put that through any more of a gauntlet here tonight, but congratulations. Thanks so much.
Thanks, James.
And we'll take a quick break, and we're going to get you some more stats and storylines and our player and play of the game, and we're going to wrap it up here next on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Coming on back one final time on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin's here with you. 54-48, the final on the Nodeck Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, and Dakota scoreboard. Some final stats and storyline. Again, we mentioned with head coach Jason Brend talking about how Carrington took advantage of a little bit of a flat start for Thompson. Thompson led 4-0. Then Carrington went on an 8-0 run to make the score 8-4. It was back and forth the rest of the first quarter. Thompson with an 11-10 lead. They trailed 12-11 early in the second quarter, but then went on a 9-0 run to lead at 20-12 to get themselves in front for the rest of the game. They stretched the lead by as much as, I believe, a dozen points as Carrington got it down to 6 multiple times. They actually got it down to 4, 52-48 with less than 20 seconds to go, but they just could not get any closer. Again, 54-48, the final score. Leading scorer for Thompson, Addison Sage, 20 points off 6 3-pointers, 13 for Brenna Martin, along with 8 rebounds, 11 for Kaya Hirsch, along with 10 rebounds for a double-double. 5 points for Jordan Tozer. Although she had 5 assists and 4 rebounds, she was 1 rebound away, according to my count, from a half triple-double. That's crazy stuff there from Jordan Tozer. Crazy good stuff, that is. 2 points for Cindy Schwabe, along with 7 boards, and 1 from Claire Colling. We mentioned the rebounding numbers. Again, 10 for Hurst, 8 for Martin, 4 for Tozer, 7 for Schwabe. And a total of 33 rebounds for Thompson, 19 assists to their 19 assists to their 11 turnovers, so plus 8 on the assist turnover ratio. They were 7 of 10 from the free throw line, shot 70%, committing unofficially tonight 12 fouls. So again, scoring 54, well below their average of 64 points per game. And for the Carrington Cardinals, they were led in scoring, co-led by Madison Johnson and Olivia Threadgold's 15 points. The two combined for 4 3-pointers, also with 4 3-pointers. Casey Rexon, 14 points, 4 for Cadence Van Ray. The Cardinals, they turned it over 8 times to their 9 assists, so plus 1 on the assist turnover ratio. They rebounded it 25 times, so 8 fewer than Thompson, according to my count. And they were led in rebounding by Isabel Wendell's 8 and 6 for Eden Hornet. Neither of those two, by the way, scored points. And the Cardinals finished 10 of 13 from the free throw line, 77%. They unofficially fouled 11 times. A little bit of stats and storyline for you on this contest. Let's keep on rolling with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. At Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And tonight's Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, I'm going to give it, I mentioned nearly a half triple-double, halfway to a triple-double. Jordan Tozer is tonight's Player of the Game with 5 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. You don't see a 5-5-5 too often, and she might have got a 5th rebound. I might have missed it. So I'm going to give that to her, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton for precision planning updates, information, questions. Contact RDK Enterprises Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119, or visit planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. Play of the game, I mentioned it with Coach Brand. It seemed like every time that Carrington was trying to claw their way back into the game, Addison Sage knocked down a clutch 3-pointer, including 2 of them in the fourth quarter to really seal the deal and get the win to Thompson. Otherwise, Carrington might have come away with an upset, and we might have no undefeateds left in Division A. So that's my RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. Couple of final notes here on this one. Don't forget that we got plenty more action on YourLiveEvent.com. Tomorrow we start our winter postseason with the East Region Girls Dual Competition. The girls dual competition on YourLiveEvent.com. You can catch that here with Chase Miller and company for the North Dakota Girls Wrestling East Region Dual Tournament. Again, tomorrow on YourLiveEvent.com. Again, starting at 2 o'clock. Lots of basketball action for you as well. So keep that in mind. And we're back tomorrow. I'm back tomorrow for Thompson boys taking on Sacred Heart. Should be a fun contest on YourLiveEvent.com with the JV around 5:30. Varsity set around 7 o'clock on YourLiveEvent.com. From all of us here on Your Live Event, for our executive producer, Mark Forsyth, marketing director, Jim Berkmeyer, Jack Albee, that magic video man himself, Brandon Mickelson in the Halstead Telephone Company office, as well as all of our voices, including our co-sportscaster of the year, Chase Miller. For Quinn Schwab on the camera, this is James Martins saying, Region 2, girls basketball fans, show some pride.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.